Right, OK. There's somebody that doesn't need the bikini diet. Cherie Lunghi's here. How are you?
I'm good.
It is lovely to see you.
And when I greeted you, it was like we've sort of shared something quite special.
Yes, something quite traumatic.
Yes.
Something quite wonderful. Strictly Come Dancing last year. She was so wonderful in that.
And you too.
Well, not for very long, thank goodness.
It doesn't matter, the courage.
Wasn't it tough?
One of the toughest things.
Did you enjoy it as well?
Totally enjoyable, but exhausting, exhilarating, exciting, all of it.
When James Jordan put you up above his head like that, in that crucifix position at the back, now that was a moment, wasn't it?
It was definitely a moment, yes, it was.
Yeah. And you went on the tour, did you do the tour?
I did the tour, I did the live tour. I've played Wembley and the O2. I have danced in Wembley and the O2. I can die happy now.
Unbelievable. You're in to talk about Casualty, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Casualty 1909.
1909, and you're all dressed up as
Sunday
matron.
night, 9 o'clock.
Many people have thought about you dressed up as matron over the years. How was the role? Did you enjoy the role?
I loved the role. She's amazing. She's like one of those teachers we've all had, I'm sure, who are really strict and you don't like very much, but boy, they get the best out of you. Exactly.
Right. And so that's the way you approach the character, from a very stern perspective.
Yeah, and discipline and self-sacrifice. That's what she believes in. That's what she wants in her girls. Bit
Bossy?
of Miss Jean Brodie.
Yes.
No, not bossy, actually. Just strict.
Loving?
Underneath, compassionate.
OK, here's a clip. Casualty, 1908. So how much research do you do for a role like that? Do you take guidance or do you make your own investigation?
Well, you know, you Google an awful lot. It's great. You can research on your computer
It's amazing,
now.
isn't it, in 10 minutes?
The history of the Whitechapel Hospital where this is based, fascinating, because it's actually where the Elephant Man was treated and where he lived for so long. So you can get all that sort of history. Also, the production office provides you with background to your character, letters she wrote, her sort of statement about her manifesto on nursing, what she believed she should get out of her girls, how a nurse should behave, etc., etc. So there's plenty available.
I mean, how did they work and get around and sort of and do anything with the sort of costumes or outfits they were wearing in those days?
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to get into yours?
Absolutely. Not too long. I got better at it.
Did you? You had a whole team of
practice,
people. And who are you playing with in Casualty?
Playing with Nicholas Farrell. Nicholas Farrell and I are the sort of mummy and daddy of the hospital, really.
Yep.
We ensure that things stay on track because, of course, it's hard to imagine it, but there's no national health, so it was all private funding.
I would hate to be sick in the 1900s. It's all quite rudimentary, isn't it?
It's very rudimentary, but it's very, very clean. You know, I noticed that little thing you had earlier in the programme.
Headline today about
exactly. But boy, were they sticklers for hygiene, which they'd learnt from the war, the Crimea War.
Yeah. I mean, anaesthesia back then was chloroform, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, in one of the episodes, we're dealing with experimenting with new drugs and the hazards of that. You know, human guinea pigs, and is the risk worth it? People are dying from the side effects of an anaesthetic. But on the other hand, we have to find a See, I'm living the part.
I know. I'm in it, darling. I'm in it. You're right on it. Hey, did you see also in the paper today, seeing as you're so well informed?
Oh yes, of course. Yes, I'm a pundit. Yes.
Bruce Forsyth.
Oh yes.
He might not do Strictly. What do you think the show would be? Would it survive without him?
Oh, it'll always survive. Come on, it's such a successful
Tess does a grand job as well. You know.
She's fabulous.
People forget that Tess is
and she's gorgeous.
Just had a baby.
Has she?
Yeah, she's had a second girl with Vernon.
Oh, my goodness, I didn't know. Congratulations.
Because she was just showing a little bit towards the end of the year.
That's right, I'd forgotten. She was tiny, but the dresses were becoming a little more sort of
that's right.
Grecian.
The belt was being left out, a little bit more.
Yes,
a bit
more gathering of fabric in the front.
Can you imagine now three girls for Vernon?
Wow. Well, you know about girls.
Yeah, surrounded by them. I highly recommend it. I think
lucky man.
So looking ahead, and you.
Yeah.
What's going on next? Summer off?
Next, I'm having a summer off. I'm going to Italy to paint and draw and sculpt because that's my little hobby. That's the opposite to what I do. It's not public. It's not.
Do you sculpt?
I sculpt and I draw. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. For my own pleasure.
And you never sell?
No. I might exhibit one day. You never know. I might, if I can accumulate a body of work. But I love it.
Are you good?
I think I'm okay.
Yes.
I think I have a talent. Yes, and I'm working on it. You know.
See, I can see the Italian coming out in you. See, everyone thinks of you as this very English lady.
I know.
I've seen another side.
I've got to get to Italy. I've got to get there. I have to go there as often.
Is that where you feel like you're really from?
I do. Well, it's half of me.
Yeah,
I feel, my roots are there. Part of my roots.
Nice to see you.
Lovely to see you. Thanks for having me on.
Cherie Lunghi, Casualty. Was it 1909 or 1908?
1909.
1909, that's what it is. When's it on?
Sunday night, 9 o'clock.
Thank you for knowing
6 episodes.
Thank you, matron.
Thank you.
Oh dear, we'll leave you to your fantasies. Now, Helen and Christy are getting married today in Liverpool, Kirsty. Are they going to have sunshine?